Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 165. The first setup was submitted by Frank.
I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a wallpaper that would be on like a setup. Maybe if you put some pictures or something up, it kind of seems a bit tacky and in your face, no offense.
If I just exclude the background for a second, it is very clean. The cable management's pretty damn nice. Like all those different things are good. Like it's just the overall room at first glance, the wall distracts you from how nice the setup is. I think the placement of the PC, if it had been angled in the corner with some really nice LEDs and stuff, it would look awesome, but it's not really the most beautiful case in the world. And then it just kind of feels a little bit empty. Like, yeah, everything's there. It's great. But in terms of like, I know I say this all the time, but the wow factor and sort of just like that's a nice setup. It's not there. Frank scored 77. The next setup was submitted by Ryan. You know, the first thing I thought about when I saw the walls was like I was at a theme park or something, like in the circus section.
Yeah, like one of the tents.
Yeah, it's... Okay, and I feel bad because he did say in his email, like, please don't make fun of that. I can't do anything about it. And like the first thing I go for, I'm like, this kid, you know, it is pretty good. I mean, the racing part of it, he said that he can actually slide that right over.
It looks like he's got like a lot of space under there, legroom wise, so he could take the pedals out and put it under to like the far right, the far left, wherever he prefers, and possibly route the cables going up the side of the desk and then along the top of it and coming through one of the holes if possible. I'm not an expert with these racing wheel stuff, so I don't know how the system actually works, but that's just an idea to try to hide the cables a bit more.
A little bit of like miscellaneous furniture, nothing bad. I mean, it's not the most beautiful desk in the world, but considering you can detach that piece, put it back on, I'm okay with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's the walls, man. You gotta clean that up and then get some personality spread through, you know?
Yeah, possibly add like a shelf above and put some racing cars or something above.
Ryan scored a 75. The next setup was submitted by Nasi. He said, man, like, hey, I got $700. I need to know, what am I going to use that on to make this setup banging? What's going to get the chicks to come in and be like, damn. Look at the speakers though. Why are they there? Oh my God, does he only have one ear? Oh, I feel so bad. Does he have a right ear and no left ear?
When you said cringe, that's exactly how I felt when I first looked at this. Like, I didn't even look at the desk. It was the PS4 on the floor on carpet. Why would they not take that and put it where always... like the controllers are, and then just set the controllers on top? Like, I don't understand. I feel like you could get a better desk to fit the area. It gives you more space for your console. Other than the desk, I would maybe go for a better monitor selection, or maybe go for two of the same. It's not critical, but again, if you've got 700, it's something you could spend on. And then obviously, as we always say, and I feel like every episode I'm on, a bit of personality.
Nasi scored a 52. The next setup was submitted by Nathan. That desk is from a school that was used in the 1940s. He said it fits his industrial rugged theme, which I wanted to ask you, before we even kind of critique everything, did you get an industrial rugged feel from this room?
Not really. The only thing that do it are the two pictures and then the possible sort of like the overhead lighting.
Yeah, that's it. The setup itself is not bad. I think the speakers need some help. They're a little bit hidden.
I don't understand what is going on with the speakers. You've got two monitors on the up above, but then you've got like the little speakers. Is that like a whole system?
He's in the chat.
Yeah, this was from a year ago. It's gotten a lot better.
Well, you're able to update your setup. Yeah, every person's updated their setup, so we'll give him a 0. Nathan got an in. No, I'm just kidding, got a 0. The next setup was submitted by Joshua. I think that the monitors are way too pushed up. I mean, they look like they could go so far back.
Exactly what I was thinking when I first saw it. I was like, I don't know if like it's a depth of field that looks weird, but they look like they're in his face.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he likes to lick his monitors and stuff. Like, push them back.
If you do that, you can display things better. Those cables down the bottom right hand side, like that's such an easy solution. Why not just get them together if you can't do it's cut them. If you can't do anything, just like get them all together, zip tie it or Velcro strap, whatever you've got.
Joshua scored a 63. The next setup was submitted by Ryan. He has got all this desk room and he's just like, want to be in this little corner, put me in it. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
What is it with people not putting things on walls?
It's almost like whenever you're on the show, they just want to troll. You need to utilize the full desk space. Everything looks so cramped into the corner. I think it's like a cute little thing you got on the left side, like, these are my things I like, which is cool. But like, I mean, damn. Ryan scored a 70. The next setup was submitted by Max.
Even though you've got the Fallout bomb there, there's no personality. There's nothing there. Just it's too plain.
I do think he did a great job with almost everything. It looks like a great setup, and I do think the next step is upgrading the monitors. And yes, the bezels are fatter than your mom. We know.
Yeah.
Save up, get yourself a nice monitor. Don't just splurge on like a $130 one. You know what I mean? Max scored a 79. The next setup was submitted by Felix.
I feel like you're not utilizing the space as well. You've got loads of space here, especially for triple monitors or quad monitors, really. You could possibly get a new desk, and it would help with cable management and then all the other things that you would possibly do with better screens, because those look straight ass. I don't understand the placement of the peripherals, like the keyboard and mouse. It just seems like you're putting your keyboard far left and your mouse in the center. Again, I said there's potential. It's just there's nothing there it needs some color. It needs something to pop.
No personality yet again. Felix scored a 70. Max somehow walked away with first place, getting a 79. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 165.